I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Today we are going to be reviewing all the cars there are in BloxBurg, so you get to pick which one you like best and which one fits your needs the most. And that's why I want to do this review. I placed them in different categories, so we got the car for single person usage, like a skateboard, a bike, moped and such. Then we got cars for 2 persons or 2 people to drive around the map in, so these are the mid-range cars. And then we got family cars for 4 people, and these are the 2 family cars. So let's start with the cars for just 1 person, or the vehicles, because skateboard is not really a car, is it? So I'm gonna just pick up the skateboard and I'm gonna just drive around a little bit to show you how it works. So it's really smooth. It takes you around the map. It's not that fast, and sometimes you get stuck on sidewalks if you don't drive fast enough. So then you have to press Q to jump on the sidewalk, and I just drove into a light pole. That's typically me, but we're gonna just look over that. Overall, I would rate the skateboard 7 out of 10, just because of the pricing. It costs 200 BloxBurg, which is quite expensive for just a skateboard. The next vehicle we got is the bike. The bike is like the vehicle most people get when they first start BloxBurg, because it's very easy to get this vehicle. It's only $4,800 in game, and that's not very hard to make. So the bike is like the main vehicle for everyone. I really like driving it. It's very smooth. It's not too fast either, but it takes you around the map in just a few minutes, and that's good. So you can drive to the beach with it, you can just do stuff with it you like. I'm giving it an 8.5 out of 10. The next vehicle we have is the moped. The moped is $12,500, so that's a little bit more expensive than the bike. It drives nicely. It's faster than the pizza delivery vehicle. Even though it's the same moped, it drives faster, as you can see. You can actually drive around the map really fast with this one, and I like it. I also like the look of it. It looks like an Italian bike. I don't know, it's nice. Overall, I would rate this one an 8.5 on 10 as well. Then we got the dune buggy, or the quad, whatever you like to call it. The quad is interesting. It's kind of fast. Yeah, it's fast enough. That's what I was trying to say. It's fast enough to drive around the map. It takes you around, but if you take turns too fast, it doesn't happen now, but maybe he fixed it. But usually the bike gets to glitch, and then you're on your head. It's a very glitchy bike, and turning is not that easy either. But overall, I do like the look of this vehicle. It's my least favorite one though, because it just glitches so much. So to me personally, I wouldn't recommend buying it, but if you really want one, of course you can go ahead and buy one. I'm rating this one 5.5 on 10, and it costs 1,000 BloxBurg, which is really expensive. Then we got this sporty-ish motorcycle, the BloxBurg X2. I really like this one. It is super fast. It's been in game quite a while now. You can paint it in every color you want, as for the other cars of course, but I don't know, I kind of like the neon look of this one. I usually keep it the same color. It's really fast. It takes you around the map so fastly. I just drove into a bin. You didn't see that? It takes you around the map really easily, and I don't know, I like this vehicle. It doesn't honk though, so when you press Q to honk it, it doesn't make a sound. So if you like going up to people and honking in their face, well, this one will not work for you. So I'm gonna put it back in the station. This bike costs 1,600 BloxBurg. It's kind of expensive. To me, it's worth it. I'm giving this bike a 9.5 out of 10, just because I like it so much. Then we got the other bike. This is more like for motorcycle lovers. I like this bike. It's a little bit slower than the sport bike, but it's fast enough to go around the map. I just don't really like the look of it. The engine really looks like just a drawing. I don't know, it's not really my type of bike. So just for that, I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. But if you do like the bike, then sure, go ahead and buy it. I'm gonna just place it back into the station. So let me just do that right here. This bike costs you, or will set you back 800 BloxBurg. So it's a little bit, well, it's a lot cheaper basically than the sport bike. But if you can get the sport bike, then we're gonna go on to the cars for 2 people. We're gonna start with the cheapest one. I'm gonna just use this one. This one is the BloxBurg. This is a very classic car. Everyone in BloxBurg basically loves it. This is one of the first cars that was in the game, and I don't know, it's just a classic one, and I really love driving it around. It looks like it fits my grandma style, you know. It's not that fast, but it takes you around the map and it does what it has to do. But it has only 2 seats, so if you have a family, then it will not work as great as you wish it would. And if you do roleplay a lot, I would suggest saving up for a car I'm going to show you later on. This car is $18,000, which is quite expensive, but it's the cheapest real car between brackets you can get. And I don't know, I just like it. I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 10, maybe an 8. Then we go on to the next car. Everyone is dancing on this one, so this is gonna be fun when I drive away. This car is a very sportsy one as well. It's like, I don't know, it's a very modern, still retro vibe-ish car. I do like this one a lot. It's very fast too. It drives you around the map really fast, so it's great to go on the highway with this one. You can paint it in every color too. This car is very expensive though. It costs 2,500 BloxBurg. So if you want it, it's kind of like really a way to save up for it. It's really expensive. I'm gonna just park it back into its position. I'm giving this car an 8.5 out of 10. Then we got the convertible. The convertible was added in one of the most recent updates. This is why, like, my new favorite car. I don't know why, I just love it so much when you drive around with it. It's one of the fastest cars you can get. You can also click it and then open roof, so you really have your convertible going on right here. So that is a really nice addition to it. This car will set you back 3,250 BloxBurg, which I think is way too much. Someone in chat is saying I'm a Barbie girl. That is awesome. I really look like a Barbie car, but I just painted it in these colors. I like these colors a lot. Well, I like these colors a lot for this car, should I say. I really love this car, but too bad it's so expensive. I really think it's so overpriced. Froggy Hops has put a lot of work into this car, so it's kind of understandable that they're asking so much for it. Then the next, oh, I still need to rate it as well. I'm giving it a 9.5 on 10 as well. I don't want to give 10 on 10 because I don't know, I just don't like to give 10 on 10. I might be a little harsh for that. Then we'll go on to the family cars. Now this is the car I told you to wait for when you roleplay a lot. You got the 18,000 car for 2 people there, but this one is $25,000, so if you can save up a little more and you like to roleplay a lot, you get this car with 4 seats, so that is perfect for a family trip to the beach or wherever you want to go. This car is nice. It was one of the first cars as well. It's $25,000 normal money, so not BloxBurg, so you can actually go to work and save up for it, which is cool as well. It's just another classic car and I like driving it around. It's not as fast as the most recent cars though, but if you like just driving around the map and not spending too much money, like, it's already a lot of money, $25,000 of course, but if you just like to drive around the map and don't go on the highway too often, this is a perfect car for you. And it has 4 seats, so if you have a family, that's great as well. Let me just park it back into its station. I'm giving this car an 8 out of 10. It's just a classic one, and I really like this one a lot. Then this car has been added with one of the recent updates as well. I really love it so much. I love the look of it. It's so great to drive it. The steering is great. It turns directly when you're driving it. And you can also click it to open the roof, so it's basically another convertible, but it has this steel frame inside, which I really love, and it has so much detail to it. But it's $90,000, so you'll have to work a lot for it, and some people just don't want to work so much to get this one. Also, if you have a family with this car, you can add 4 people in this car, but it's kind of hard to get them in because a lot of people just click the car and there's no button to like seat or sit in it. So that's something to keep in mind as well, but it is workable and it is doable. And I really just like this car a lot. It's a little higher than every other car as well. $90,000 is a lot though, so I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. So these were all the cars. I'm gonna just film these people because they really want it to be in the video. So shout out to Don't Die With Them, Viet Aesthetic, Alex Cool Gamer, Lit Gamer 10, Laney 18, and Dryos 10. I hope you enjoyed being in this video, and I hope you guys at home enjoyed watching this video. And I really hope I helped you out picking a car. If I didn't, let me know in the comments, because I really want to like help you guys pick the right car before you're spending so much money on everything. And I'm just giving up my personal reviews. This is very biased, so maybe you shouldn't listen at me. Maybe you should just watch the video and just keep my personal opinions in mind, but still know that I'm biased towards some cars because I like him better, but if you like other cars better, that is perfectly understandable. I just want to give my personal opinion on most of the cars, and that's what I did. So I hope this helped you out. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button down below and subscribe.